Welcome back, everybody, for another Empyrion Workshop Showcase. Today, we are taking a look at the Avalon Start Base. So today's design, the Avalon Start Base, comes to us from creator Cute Demon, and this is a size class 1 unlock level 3 beginner base. The Avalon Start Base is meant to be a low-cost beginner base that makes it easy to build early in the game, but still provides you plenty of room to expand and plenty of production capabilities. So starting with the landing pad, where it is marked for hover vessels, but of course can be used for small vessels depending on your preference, we have a cargo box as well as 4 posts with lights for covering the outside of the base and plenty of light. There is a walkway that leads around the outer perimeter of the base, and you can see we have some extra little buildings over here with pipes leading to them, as well as a turret on the very top, giving us protection against those pesky drones early in the game. Back by the landing pad, there is a single door leading into the base, and in the front room we have an armor locker, an O2 station, 5 cargo boxes, as well as a clone chamber. Now, my suggestion would be, of course, to add a medic station here, since you're probably going to want to make sure you keep yourself at a good health level. Moving past the cargo containers into the back room, we come into our production facility area, where we have 6 more cargo containers, as well as a large constructor. Going through the other door, we have our farming horticulture area, where we have 3 more cargo containers, a food processor, 2 fridges, and 18 growing plots, along with 3 growing lots to keep them going. Now, the cargo boxes here, I can only assume, are meant for the non-perishable items. Everything else would be, of course, kept in your 2 fridges. And in both rooms, we actually have plenty of space to expand. So if this was going to be just a temporary base for you to start with, you could, say, add some small vessels like the Pack Mule or the Cargo 32 that I showed in last week's tip video. And then once you were done with the planet, tear down part of the base and fly them right out of here. Returning back outside of the base, we come to these 2 little buildings, which are basically your power production and oxygen storage, things such as that, where we have our fuel tanks, oxygen tanks, generators, and ammo boxes out here for protection. While this base only comes with a single cannon turret, you can, of course, add more turrets up here, as there is plenty of room for it. As I said, the Avalon Start Base is an unlock level 3 base, making it very easy to get to and use early in the game. With 8 fuel tanks, the Avalon can hold over 9,000 fuel, giving you around 60 hours of power usage when just sitting idle. The Avalon will also hold 4,000 oxygen, spread across the 1 ventilator, 4 oxygen tanks, and 1 oxygen station. Again, there is only 1 clone chamber, though I would recommend placing a medic station next to it or just replacing it with a medic station if that is more your preference. The base does have just the 1 cannon turret, which should be more than sufficient for any starting planet to protect you from drones, but you do have room again to add more turrets if necessary. In total, the base has 15 cargo boxes and 2 ammo boxes. There are also the 2 fridges, 1 food processor, and the 1 large constructor. Now, when it comes to resources for building this base, everything is very easy to come by, except for perhaps the Sathium. Depending on your starting planet, you may not have such easy access to Sathium, making this a little bit harder to get to early in the game. Overall, I do like the Avalon's design. It's very open inside, very spacious, gives you plenty of room to add on as you unlock new technology and expand on the base itself. And while the platform outside is, of course, labeled for hover vessels, you can, of course, assume that the H stands for helipad instead of hover pad, so use a mixture of hover vessels and small vessels depending on your needs. So if you are new to Empyrion, or you are an experienced player starting a new game, you may want to try out the Avalon and see if it will cover your needs early off, until you can, of course, build a capital vessel, which will cover your mobile base requirements. Once again, this is the Avalon Start Base by creator Cute Demon. You can find it on the Steam Workshop, and I will have a link below in the description if you are interested in checking it out. If you do try it out and you like the base, be sure to leave the creator a thumbs up on the workshop page. Well, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to hit that like button. Also, make sure you hit subscribe and tick that notification bell if you have not done so already. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think about this base design, what you like, what you don't like, and if there are things you would change to improve upon it. You can also leave me a link below in a comment if there is a design you would like to see me check out in an upcoming episode of the Workshop Showcase. Well, I am your host, Mr. Spicy, as always. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Be sure to keep it spicy this week, and I will see you in the next video.